one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Here's Chimere DK on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
DK on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run here with Tyjae Spears. And he'll be met near the lines and limit the gain to a yard. Chase Young bringing him down there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. Bronco 8. Cup 19. Cup 65 catch. 65. Buffalo 18.
Ward now. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
It's a loss of 8.
It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. Setting up the screen. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
A loss of 7.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce, and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Miller. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shock with a quick toss out wide. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start. Brock, last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Shock. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Titans, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Big alert, big alert. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Street. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Warriors, that's Cougar Night. Buffalo 18. Big Lion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Okay, break.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Ward setting the pass. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
60 Bison. Next match.
They've got a man in motion. Now an inside handoff to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shuck working from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it at the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Titans 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
To the air with Ward. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Go! 19, 19, Charger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, it's Miller. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Handoff here for Miller. 3 inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
DK on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
19 Lions. Ready.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We're to the end of one. 21-7 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at second and pretty short.
Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
They run once more with Spears. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Get it. Come 19.
On fourth down, Ward. Short pass brought in. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow for the first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19, Warriors 70.
From the red zone on 1st. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go.
Ward in the pistol. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Titans 14.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Sharp looking to pass here. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Bing.
They bring Olave in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running once more with Miller. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down. Here's Shuck. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Ward off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now.
Running the counter, Spears. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get it.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Saints get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was proper. The most costly.
Saints to the line now. First, stay in 10. They pitch it out to him here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. He connects on the point after. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Titans 14. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert. Top 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chop 60, chop 60. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down throw here for Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chimere Dike, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful.
Okay, ready?
Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18. 2. Viking 18.
To the air on third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch. Lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets them back to within 11.
17.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Street, street. 79 Bronco, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Take up.
Shuck now from the gun. First real mistake, that's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Titans are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sack. 60. Reload. Reload.
They go left side with Miller. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down, here's Shuck. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, trying for a lobby, but it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Drop play, this is Spears. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Danny Stutzman on the coverage.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He'll air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ready?
1st and 10 here. Ward hits him on the out route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Lining up now to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
31. Saints 28.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's looking deep once again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Straight ahead, here's Miller. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Man in motion here. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. That's incomplete. They tried to pick up the 1st down a little gusto, but maybe a little bit too much. Now we've got 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Putting a receiver in motion. He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Offense up to the line fast.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Saints. First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints.
He sent a man in motion. Shuck now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big gain, 14 on the play. Yeah, that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now it's Miller. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Miller. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. And they pitch it to him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Miller with it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Lightning, hey, Jet, Panther. Jet, hurt.
Coming left is Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Go check. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Pitch play here. Spears. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 instart. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ready? Ready?
Shotgun handoff now for... Oh, he lost the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Into the red zone. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans picked up the fumble and ran it home. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
Titans 38, Saints 35.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On the give, it's Miller. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Miller. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Looking quickly here.
And the Saints, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Going back across his body here, left side. Oh no, they get him yet again! That's Carlton Davis! Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Roll! 60 by...
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 18-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Ward in the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
3rd down and 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Gravity Lions. Go, Riggs. Go. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 32
How
yards.
about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans only up by a few. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Now we'll give to Spears, coming left. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Back to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a gift to Miller. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running once more with Miller. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
And it's 3rd down.
18 guards, 19 Ryan. 18
Throwing now. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Brought in. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 6. Hurt. Hurt. Right there, hurt. through 11. 10 through 11. Ready?
They'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go, Reed. Ready? Cougar 19. Go, Street. Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. Downfield to DK. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
19 tight.
That's good for the Titans. First down. 1st and 10.
So this a win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Nashville.